Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. In this ClickFunnels 2.0 tutorial, you will learn how to create a countdown event seamlessly connected to your funnel, trigger an automation when somebody registers for your event, and add a countdown timer to your funnel or your emails. Now, it may sound complicated, but believe me, it's very easy to set up because ClickFunnels 2.0 has all the features that we will need, and we don't have to come up with some complex solutions involving third-party integrations. A setup like that can be useful when you have a webinar funnel and want to add some scarcity using the countdown elements on your funnel pages and email follow-ups. You won't have to update the timers manually, everything will be done automatically. And that's why it's so powerful. Now, two things before we get started. If you haven't done it yet, like this video, subscribe to our channel and enable notifications to not miss out on our future content. And second, if you don't have your ClickFunnels 2.0 account yet, you can find a link to a free trial in the description of this video. And if you use our link, you will also get our ClickFunnels 2.0 course as a bonus. And if you're already using ClickFunnels 2.0, in the description you will find a link to the offers that will help you save a nice amount of money on your ClickFunnels 2.0 subscription. Alright, now let's set everything up. The first thing that we need to do is to create a countdown event for our webinar and also determine how our countdown will look by creating a countdown timer. You will need to go to the marketing section and then countdown events. Click Create Countdown Event. Give your event a name. Next, you can select between the one-time event, recurring event, and a hybrid. I will select a recurring event with the interval of 7 days. And in this section, you can decide if you want to let people register for your event again after some time, let's say after 30 days. Click Create Countdown Event. The next step for us is to create a countdown timer. Go to this section, Countdown Timers, and click Create Countdown Timer. You may be wondering what's the difference between a countdown event and a countdown timer. The timer will only determine the look of our countdown timer, and the event has all the information about the event that we are going to host. And of course, they are connected with each other. Give your timer a name, select a template that you like, and after that, click Create Countdown Timer. We will still go back to this section, to the marketing section, because we will need to copy the code for our timer. But for now, as the next step, we go to our funnel. What we need to do here is to connect our webinar event that we have just created to this funnel and also attach the automation to this funnel. The automation is the sequence of the emails and different actions that we created for our webinar. And in this example, it would be the follow-up emails that we are sending to the people who registered for our webinar. So first, let's add an event to our webinar funnel. Click this icon with 3 dots. Click Manage Events. Select the calendar event that we have just created. In the next drop-down, select Register Visitor after form submission, which means when somebody goes to our webinar quiz page and fills in the contact information in the form, they will be registered for our webinar when the form is submitted. In this drop-down, you may select to which page you want to redirect visitors when we hit the deadline, or you can just leave it empty. After that, click Attach. You can now see a few icons on our page here. This icon indicates that we attached an event to this page, and this warning tells us that we are missing a setting for our countdown timer on this quiz page. Let's change that. Open the page editor. My page already has the countdown element. In case you don't have it, just click Add Element and search for countdown. And what we need to do, go to the settings by clicking on this gear icon and click Calendar Event. If you want, you can also adjust the look of the timer using the settings here, but that's optional. After that, save the changes and go back to the funnel. And as you can see, the warning is now gone. So let's briefly sum it up. We have created an event for our webinar, also selected the look of the event timer. We added event to our squeeze page and also added the timer on the squeeze page that will count down to our webinar event. By the way, if you need some help building your webinar, try out the AI funnel builder from ClickFunnels that can build you a customized webinar funnel with sales copy and images in under 15 minutes. You can learn more about how this AI funnel builder works by clicking on the card up here, and you will find the link to create your free account in the description of this video. The next step that we need to do is to attach an automation to this webinar funnel. For that, click this bolt icon. Select the email sequence or the automation in ClickFunnels 2.0 that you are going to use for your webinar. By the way, if you don't know yet how to create an email sequence or an automation in ClickFunnels 2.0, check out the tutorial by clicking on the card up here. I will select the automation that I already have. And on this step, we need to select a trigger. That's important. Please select calendar event, contact registered. Which means when somebody registers for the event that we attach to this page, they will be added to this workflow. And the last step that I want to show you is how to add our event timer to your email follow-ups. For that, we go back to the marketing section and the countdown events, click on the name of the event, go to the email embedding and copy this code. Next, you can go to the email sequence that you're going to send to people who registered for your webinar. Open the email editor. Let's say you would like to paste the countdown in the beginning of the email. Search for an HTML element and drag it to the editor section. Now we need to delete this text and paste the code snippet that we copied. After that, click Publish. You may notice that nothing changed in the editor section. You don't see the timer that we selected for our webinar event. But if somebody goes through your funnel and registers for your webinar event, and after that they will receive a follow-up email with the timer, they will actually see this timer. Alright, with that we have created a recurring event that will be updated automatically every 7 days. Connected this event to the funnel so that the timer on the funnel counts down to our webinar event. And if you want, you can also add a countdown timer to your email follow-ups, because now you know how you can do it. If this video was helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel and enable notifications to not miss out on the future content. Thank you for watching. I will see you in our future videos. Bye bye.